Hello subbies, it is Candace here with a new recipe for this week. The recipe, I made this last night with my little cousin. We were in and wanted to do something fun, so we made homemade pizza, everything from scratch. So this is the second day and I have some friends who want to try it, so I'm going to make it again, and this time I'm going to film it. Because I posted it on the Weight Watchers site and everyone was like, well, how did you do it? What did you do? I want to know. So I'm going to show you. This is one from Jillian'sKitchen.com. Again, my new favorite recipe site. I will post the link to this recipe in the description of this video. But to start off, you need 1 cup of flour. Putting this all into a mixing bowl. 1 cup of flour. You could probably use whole wheat flour. But I didn't have any, so I'm using regular white flour. This is half of a teaspoon of salt. All I had is seasoned salt, so you can use whatever salt you have. This is 1½ teaspoons of baking powder and 1½ teaspoons of shortening. That's what it is, 1½ teaspoons of shortening. So I'm going to dump all that in here. And the next thing it says to do is to get out your mixer, which I have down here. Mixer. And mix into this 1/3 of a cup of milk. I used 1% milk. And you do that until it gets doughy and a ball forms. And then you're going to put it onto a greased sheet to kind of form it. So I'll do that and I'll show you. So this is what it's looking like. I am mixing the dough for the bottom of the pizza. And then I'm going to put it all in the sheet. So this is now the pizza dough on the sheet. I've kind of kneaded it and put it into a nice little shape. And I did have to add a little more flour because it was sticking so much. So you could add, you know, more flour as needed just to make sure it's not just sticking everywhere. And then I have my, whatever you use, your pizza stone. I have this nifty little thing that my aunt, God rest her soul, left me. And this is where I'm going to be putting my pizza. So I need to get some olive oil. I do about a tablespoon. I put about a tablespoon on the bottom of this pan to grease it. And then I'm going to put the dough in here, shaped to the bottom of this pan. So I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, that's the olive oil at the bottom of the pan. And now I'm coming over to get my dough. And I'm going to take it and put it in here. And I'm going to spread it out so that it will all fit. And I'm going to put it all around. Now that the crust is at the bottom of the pan, last night I already had made the sauce. I made it by taking 3 tomatoes and pureeing them. I blanched them first to get the skin off, and then I pureed them in the blender. And I added about 1/3 of a cup of tomato paste to the fresh tomatoes. I also added basil and oregano and olive oil and garlic to the sauce. So that's what made this. And now I'm just going to take this. Jillian's recipe just calls for tomato sauce. But I wanted to use fresh tomatoes because I had them. And they were going to go bad if I didn't use them. So I'm just going to take the leftover sauce that I made last night and spread it on top of the pizza. Of the dough. So this is, again, 3 tomatoes that I blanched and pureed, 1/3 of a cup of tomato paste, basil, oregano, and garlic. And I think that that's it. So I'm just spreading this around. Now I have half a cup of ricotta cheese. If you don't like ricotta, you don't have to put it on your pizza. I love ricotta, so I was glad her recipe called for it. So I'm taking half a cup of ricotta cheese and dropping it over the pizza in little teaspoons all around. Then I'm taking a cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese. This is the ricotta on there. Taking a cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese and sprinkling it around. All right. And now you're ready to add whatever toppings you want to the pizza. I am adding spinach, mushrooms, and onions because that's what I love. So I'm going to throw some spinach on there because I love spinach. And I'm going to throw all my mushrooms and onion, and I'll show you what the final is before I bake it. There you have it, guys. It is now ready to cook. I have it in the thing to cook it, and I'm going to let it cook for about, well, whatever time it takes for the cheese to melt and it to look done. So I'll show you the final product. It's finished. This is my lovely pizza. Oh, it looks so good. It is, and I already tasted it last night, so I already know it's wonderful. I will put the points for this recipe. Again, it's on Jillian's site, but I'll also post it below. It's good. There's my pizza. Here's 2 of the slices right here. Just wanted to show you completely done. Hope you enjoy. Let me know. Have a good one.